Today I'm going to go over why evangelizing the gospel is not as effective as living it out. Or you could say, show and tell, not just tell. See, a lot of the reasons why the world thinks that Christians are hypocritical and fake, well, it's because sometimes we are. We preach the gospel, when we tell it, we evangelize to people on the streets. We talk about the love of God, but we never really show it. And I guess maybe I shouldn't say never, but a lot of times it appears that way. And so it's easy to talk about it over and over and over again, but it's so much harder to really live it out. And I have seen that happen in my life so many times. Every day is a struggle. Ask myself, am I going to live up to the Word of God? Am I going to live up to, the love that I talk about and preach about? Am I going to walk in love today? I want to be an example, so is the chance to be the example. But yet, so many times we let that chance pass us by, and we really end up discouraging people and just making them believe that God isn't real and that Christianity is a hoax, and that they should go somewhere else, that they should find a different religion or a different belief, or just stay believing what they believe in now, in that mindset. And we want to bring those people out of that mindset and get them to really experience and feel the love of God and to be touched by it. And not even just to be touched by it once, but to continue to love these people and be touched all the time, because God does that to us, right? As Christians, he continually pours out to us. We draw from Jesus, who is the well. We draw from that, and he fills our spirit, because we're broken, and we need to be filled up by the Spirit of God. And that's what brings us life and makes us feel full and satisfied instead of going to see those things in the world. So we need to show the world and prove to the world that Christianity is legit, because it is. And sometimes we just don't, end up succeeding in doing that. And you know what? Nobody's perfect. Don't expect yourself to constantly 100% of the time, um, to be totally just gung ho, 100%, like, yeah, for Jesus, like it's just not going to happen. You're going to have trials and tribulations, and you're going to struggle, and you're going to constantly just find yourself being weak a lot of the time. And like, man, I really, man, this is hard, because it is. It's so much harder to follow Jesus than it is to not. And I just learned this, over and over and over again. I understand why people live in the world and live in their sin and continue to live in their sin. And the main reason is because it's easy. It's easy to not take up all the rules of Christianity. It's easy to not follow God's law, and it's easy to um, believe in what we want to believe in. And it's just easier to do that instead of trying to be like Jesus and trying to, again, follow the Word of God and follow his commandments. And yet, even though we're not saved by the law, we're still supposed to uphold it, which basically means to follow it as closely as we can, because it shows people that we truly love them. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. God bless you, have a great day, and as always, keep rebelling against the ways of the world for the sake of Jesus Christ. Take care.